I'm Sam Hagewood. I was born and raised just outside of Nashville, Tennessee. I grew up there and then went to undergrad at the University of Memphis, where I got my undergraduate degree in psychology. I was looking for kind of what I wanted to do during that, and I took a class in industrial organizational psychology and was very interested in the psychology of work. One thing led to another. I went to a research conference at the University of Memphis, and the University of Minnesota was there representing a few different graduate schools. And they had a pamphlet on the Master's in Human Resources and Industrial Relations program. So I took that pamphlet, ended up reading through it a little bit, and I felt like that was going to be what was right for me. I wanted to take that psychology of work and apply it to a work setting, and I felt like HR was the best way to do that. Ended up going to the University of Minnesota and got my master's up there. And after going through that program, I was able to get an internship with PepsiCo, who comes up there and recruits us. And that ended up turning into a full-time offer. And I've been with PepsiCo on the Frito-Lay side ever since. The return on investment is second to none, in my opinion. I came into the program, I figured an undergraduate degree in psychology was probably going to net me a job that, and I'm being generous here, $50,000 a year maybe. So I knew that I needed to do something that could have a greater return on investment, and graduate school was kind of what I was looking at there. And that's the thing that Minnesota really tries to advertise is your return on investment here is significant, and you can make a lot of money in the HR world, and a lot of companies need HR nowadays. So you can get a company anywhere in the country who will be looking for you and who will be wanting you to join their team. PepsiCo has made a lot of investment on me, and the only reason that I was able to do that was because I went through this program and got to learn some skills that have helped me today. What Minnesota is able to do is they're able to show how competitive we can be, and it's causing companies to rethink their competitive pay, and because they're really trying to get HR people, and they're competing with all these different companies, all these different industries. And so what can they do to stand out? That return on investment has been great for me. It's provided a stable life for myself, and then hopefully, for a family in the future. I'm looking forward to getting farther into the company to be able to afford some good things for my family and everything like that. So that has been a great opportunity for me, and I think it's just going to be even better for students who go through it in years to come. One of the first things I got to do in the program, it was the 100th year anniversary of the Carlson School, and they had a big alumni networking event at US Bank Stadium. We were out there on the field, got to meet alumni from all different programs, and got to learn a lot from them. And that was just the start. That was just the start of my time in the program. And then you're out there making friends. I think what was good about the program that I felt comfortable in, especially for the full-time students, was that a lot of them are also coming right out of undergrad. And so a lot of them are your age. A lot of them carry the same amount of experience. And so you all are learning together, and you all are working together to try and help each other out and to try and be successful as a group. You come into this program, you get a job with any of the Fortune 500 companies that recruit us, then you're going to be fairly secure financially. I think the average starting salary for our group was like $85,000. For me, that was like, I could only dream of that kind of stuff. So you come in and you start out at that salary. For me, it takes the load off a little bit on those loans, and you can have, I know some of my friends have had plans as early as 5-year plans where they're ready to pay it off before they're 30. And they can do that because the companies that we're working for are willing to give us that much money and that much financial support so that we can not only, provide for our families, but to pay off a lot of that debt that we came in to the company with from that master's program.